we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the starting lineup for the Magic. We've got Franz Wagner. He's out there with Markelle Fultz. Wendell Carter is out there with Banchero. And it's Bowl in at the 4. And for Indiana, Jalen Smith is out there with Nesmith. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Hield in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Banchero. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's Hield missing. Wagner, right side. Pass to Bowl. Oh, okay then. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? The Pacers are not the only pro team in town. The Fever get great support in the WNBA doors.
They certainly do, B.A., and it speaks to how special the game of basketball is in the Hoosier State. Every level, from high school to college to pro, they simply love the game, and we're with that.
Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Hield. The 3. Bowl grabs the board. Hield's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Banchero. And here's Carter. The rebound by Nesmith. Halliburton against Fultz. Turner passes to Smith. Now here's Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Down low. It's stolen by Halliburton. Outside Hield. Here's Nesmith. 3-pointer. Halliburton with the ball. Fultz picks him up. Hield against Wagner. Here's Nesmith. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Here's Nesmith. Pass to Smith. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hield. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Hield's got 5 points.
Well, that is about recognition right there from Tyrese Halliburton. He recognizes the overcommitment, makes the defense pay.
Here's Banchero. And he dunks it down.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Indiana trailing here.
The ideal guard in today's NBA, Tyrese Halliburton, has length at 6'5". Now, he can run the offense, plus Tyrese is an excellent three-point shooter.
Now here's Smith. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Bowl, and down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Nesmith. That one falls.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Fultz passes to Wagner. Out to the right wing. Here's Bowl. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher. Pass
to Nesmith. And here's Halliburton. Driving inside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
One of the best aspects of Tyrese Halliburton's game is how under control he is. The recognition of the shot clock and finding a way to score.
Here's Bull. Ooh, excellent D there from Turner. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The pace. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Miles Turner out there with Jalen Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Now here's Smith. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Over Anthony. Halliburton misses.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Anthony outside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. And out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Orlando trailing here. Well, I know you spent a lot of your career in Orlando. What are your favorite memories of that time?
None, B.A. You know I was hurt the entire time while I was in Orlando. No, but in all seriousness, they were great people, great city, and it was fun to see young guys like Jameer Nelson and Dwight Howard get drafted and emerge as great players and leaders for their ball club. Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Hield passes to Smith, beyond the arc, and stolen by Anthony. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, it's a new day in Orlando. Magic head coach Jamal Mosley continues to lay the foundation for the team they want to be. A, quote, tough-talking, tied-together defensive team that plays offensively with pace, space, and the pass. Brian, say that 5 times fast.
Well done, Allie. Thank you. It'll be fun to watch him build. Now here's Wagner. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Well, he is growing up right before our eyes. Jonathan Isaac making these kinds of shots in the catch and shoot. Wow.
Here's Halliburton. 4-point game. 4-3. This is another, just 1 of 4 from the floor. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Pass to Schofield. To the middle. And so it looks like it'll be Orlando's ball still.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
5 to shoot. Here's a Kiki. Shot is good by Isaac. And now it's a 6-point Orlando lead.
And this is an area that Jonathan Isaac continues to work on. Key is being aggressive and finish.
Pass to Nesmith. Hield up top. Halliburton outside. Here's Nesmith. Halliburton outside. To the inside. In transition, the Magic on the run. Back to Anthony. Pass to Okiki. And he drives in. Here's Schofield. Not going to go that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Here's Hield. And it's blocked by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. He might not be the biggest guy on the court, but Cole Anthony is explosive grit.
He is. I mean, he surprises you with how much lift he gets. Fearless when he's going at the rim. He's caught a number of defenders off guard with that burst.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Turner. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The Magic have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Schofield. 1:05 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Okiki. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Smith no good. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Anthony, the pass to Isaac. Down low. Oh, stolen by Turner. Halliburton with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Halliburton outside. Turner finds Smith. Halliburton outside. Lets the 3 fly. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Orlando. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
Outside heel. Up top Turner. Can't get it to fall.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games.
And so it's the Orlando Magic ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been quite a game for Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Magic. We've got Wendell Carter. Wagner is out there with Markelle Fultz. Then there's Banchero, and it's Bowl in at the 4-man position. Across the league, we've seen a lower number of free throw shots per game. Doris, has that stuck out to you?
I think we've all noticed it, certainly, Brian. And there was a long stretch of time where the rules tilted heavily in favor of the offensive player. I think now the league is trying to get back to a happy medium where the physicality is allowed to just go up just a touch. And I think it's 100% appropriate.
Hield for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hield's got 8.
We all know this guy is a volume 3-point shooter. Mr. Hield does not lack for confidence.
Pass to Banchero. Here's Bowl. And the foul called on Buddy Hield. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
Magic ball.
Pass to Bowl. To the left wing. Clock at 4. The Magic need to put one up here. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Now here's Smith. Hield on the wing, defended by Wagner. Turner passes to Hield over Wagner, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Markelle Fultz.
Buddy Hield so active on the offensive end, finds the defense in a compromised position and gets what he's looking for.
And this summer, the Magic raised some eyebrows. Widely expected to take Jabari Smith with the #1 overall pick. Right up until their selection, Paolo Banchero was announced. Rival teams impressed at how well they kept their secret. Good job, Orlando.
Good. Banchero's got 6 points.
Well, this guy knows it's his role to get his guys going. Fultz doing a nice job moving the ball.
Smith outside. The 3-ball. That one doesn't drop. Now Orlando takes it the other way. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Fultz. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
For Orlando, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Wagner. Here's Banchero from downtown. Rebounded by Halliburton. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Well, how about that length and explosiveness? Miles Turner in style.
Wagner, left side. 1:49 left to play in the third. Pass to Banchero. Outside Fultz. Carter with it. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. Carter's got his first basket.
Well, we know Markelle Fultz can get cooking on the offensive end, but his responsibility to get the guys around him involved, nicely done.
Halliburton, the pass to Smith. Tipped. Halliburton against Fultz. Pass to Bowl. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now the Pacers on the move. Smith outside. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Smith. Halliburton outside. The 3 is up. 6 to shoot. Smith outside. Here's Hield. And that one's long. The Magic have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Bowl. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Ooh, stolen by Smith. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
11 seconds left in the third. To the wing on the left.
Indiana foul. Aaron Eastman. First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution.
Here's Anthony. It's stolen by Halliburton. Hield from outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Orlando. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Well, the Pacers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. We've got Nesmith, Miles Turner out there with Smith. Then it's Buddy Hield, and it's Halliburton in at the 1. That's the 5 for the Pacers. The Magic shooting a fantastic 57%. Isaac for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Smith outside. Isaac with the steal. And the Magic pushing it up now. And the dunk by Isaac.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Woohoo!
Pass to Nesmith. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Guys, you think about the Indiana Pacers, a team that has had several coaching changes of late. And obviously that kind of inconsistency has no doubt played a part in their recent struggles.
Well, the Pacers hired Rick Carlisle as their coach for the second time, by the way, in the summer of 2021.
That's exactly right, B.A. Remember, Coach Carlisle was quite successful here between 2003 and 2007. Then he moved on to be the head coach of the Dallas Mavericks for 13 years. Obviously a championship coach that 1 year with Dirk Nowitzki. I think the Pacers optimistic Coach Carlisle can help speed up this rebuild.
He'll find Smith. Halliburton with the ball. Back to Turner. Outside Hield. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Turner to the middle. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
Boy, Miles Turner insisting on playing through the contact, gets the finish.
Anthony against Halliburton. On the wing, Isaac. Here's a Kiki. Into the lane. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out to Anthony. Here's a Kiki. Guarded by Hield. And he lobs it up. Smith right side. Pass to Nesmith. Outside Hield. Here's Nesmith. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Turner. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Turner's got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, Miles Turner can carve space. Don't let that lean frame fool you. He can get inside and score deep.
Pass to Akiki. Anthony outside. Kicks it out to Isaac. Oh, they need this! And the dunk by Isaac.
Well, when you've got big-time athleticism and power, Jonathan Isaac, be aggressive at the cup.
And here's Hield. And there's the drive. There's Nesmith with the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Halliburton against Anthony. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
So Orlando ends up going with a new group. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Wagner outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Banchero. And a two-handed jam.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Pass to Hield. Here's Nesmith. With the drive to the left side wing. Here's Smith. Oh, he misses the reverse. For Orlando, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Magic.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jonathan Isaac.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. He was all alone on that one.
Well, this is when Buddy Hield's teammates start to consistently feed him. They understand what a rhythm he's in.
Pass to Bowl. From deep. So it's the Magic winning this one easily. They have to feel good about this performance.
tunnel earlier, the Pacers were already in all business mode, ready to defend their home floor. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So the Nets starting 5. Mikal Bridges out there with Johnson. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Claxton in at the 5 down low. Now here's Dinwiddie. Halliburton with the steal. Smith the pass to Halliburton. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. And given how much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Mathurin. Indiana moving it around. Fires the 3. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Smith outside. Back to Halliburton. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Halliburton's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Pacers. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. And Simmons kicks to Bridges. On the wing, Bridges. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
You know, Simmons is a platinum-level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
You know what time it is, Pacers Nation. Time to get live from your Pacers Pacers Dance Crew. They work hard every day for this, fans. Your Pacers Pacers Dance Crew.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thank you, David. Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Smith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Clark, you know about Indiana. The Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
Now, here's Johnson. On the wing, Bridges. Kicks it out to Johnson. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Turner finds Heel. And they get it. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. Fires for 3. And the Nets, another 3.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college,
And that scared some teams away, but boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA. And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Now here's Hield. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Halliburton outside. Back to Hield from past the arc. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 8-point game. Here's the break. Mathurin passes to Hield. Turner dishes to Smith. Back to Turner. Hield against Simmons. Hield can't hit. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's the pass to Halliburton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
Halliburton hits them both. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Turner with the steal. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it.
Please give a big round of applause for your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
And they've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far, they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Bridges. He's out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Simmons in at the one. The Pacers shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great, about 77% as a team.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And Turner kicks to Halliburton. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. Halliburton's got 12 points in the game. Johnson left side. Passes it to Claxton. Turner comes with the double team. Simmons finds Johnson. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks. Shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
A year ago, he had an 84% success rate on his foul shots, so he was a guy they were always happy to see at the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Hield the pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
Bridges attacking. Johnson a wide open look. Again, the Nets for 2.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Halliburton outside. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Simmons passes to Claxton.
Simmons, one of the smoothest passers we've seen in a long time. He whips it around like a point guard because he actually has the skills of one.
To the wing right side, Mathurin. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 8. Bridges, no one around him. And it's good assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists in the game. Heel dishes to Smith. Heel kicks to Smith. Here's Mathurin. And nothing is falling for him right now. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Indiana moving the ball around. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie right side. Shoots the 3. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Halliburton on the wing. Ben Simmons with the rebound.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Into the lane. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but true contact, he'll head to the line.
And earlier in his career, Bridges was tentative about putting the ball on the floor. Not anymore.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Brooklyn making some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Johnson. And it's Seth Curry in for Ben Simmons. And a deep 3 from Heel. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Nets leading by 19 points. Dinwiddie passes to Curry. Bridges for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Bridges has got 26.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Heel dishes to Smith. Pass to Heel. At the elbow, it's Turner. Now here's Heald. Halliburton for 3. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton.
Coming out to the floor for the Nets, Royce O'Neal, Joe Harris, Patrick Mills.
Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there.
That's the end of the first half.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
Your Pacers, 15. The Nets, 37.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We've got Miles Turner. Buddy Hield is out there with Halliburton. And it's Smith, and it's Mathurin, and at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers' 5. And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's Mathurin. No good on that one. Curry with the defensive effort. On the wing, Harris. The pass to Finney-Smith. And Mills kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Harris. 6 to shoot. Halliburton with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. They get the rebound. Healed the pass to Smith. Down low. The second chance effort. And the layup is good.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
The three from Mills. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And there's one of the sharpest weapons in Mills' arsenal, specifically because of how fast his release is.
Smith finds Hield. Rebounded by the Nets. Pass to Finney-Smith. Left side, Harris. O'Neal passes to Curry. And here's Harris from the arc. The rebound by Hield. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Halliburton drives in. Out to Smith. Pass to Mathurin. Mathurin picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. O'Neal passes to Curry. The Nets working the ball around now. Mills dishes to Curry. Turner with the steal. And the pass to Mathurin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple years, assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
And Mills kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Curry. Harris, right side. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Harris has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Hield the pass to Mathurin. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And not just a score. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
For Indiana, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Out to the wing. O'Neal passes to Curry. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Mills can't hit. The Pacers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. In the corner, Smith with it. Here's Mathurin. Brooklyn with the rebound. And here is Curry. For three, Harris. The rebound by Turner. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Smith drives in, and then Smith with the jam.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
O'Neal from long range. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. Here's Hield. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Harris. Brooklyn's gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Mathurin. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Mathurin's got 7 points in the game.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Back to Mills. O'Neal a screen on Halliburton. Outside for Curry. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And so it's Brooklyn cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Simmons. Cameron Johnson is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Claxton. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Puts up a 3.
And we talk about heels so much at the offensive end, but there he does it defensively. You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds as Indiana takes possession. And Indiana shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Halliburton with it, defended by Dinwiddie. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons looking it over. On the wing, Bridges. The Nets working the ball around now.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the help.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Here's Smith driving the lane. The rebound by Johnson.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Bridges misses.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Smith, no luck. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Slashability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive cutting mentality.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
He hits the second from the line. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges left side. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons. And Jalen Smith is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Kicks it out to Johnson. Dinwiddie wide open. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
To the paint, here's Claxton. Smith with the defensive effort.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Pass to Hield. Here he goes. Brooklyn with the rebound. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. Turner with the steal. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. The Nets have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And a wide open look for Simmons. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Pacers shooting 27%. The offense is just embarrassing themselves.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Mikal Bridges.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Halliburton, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Claxton, and so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for the Nets.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
On the wing, Johnson. Bridges passes to Finney-Smith. Healed against Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Healed. And the layup's good off the glass.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
Simmons against Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Here's Simmons. Johnson outside. Back to Simmons. Finney-Smith passes to Simmons. From deep. It's rebounded by Indiana. 15 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Halliburton inside the 3-point line. The shot misses. Simmons with the defensive effort. Dinwiddie with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to And the Magic start out with a ball. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Cameron Johnson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. Here's the break. The finish. Ooh, the coast-to-coast dunk.
And just good hustle. Always nice to get an easy bucket on the break.
And making sure they convert by finishing strong.
And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, B.A., the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around. He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Simmons against Wagner. Out to the right wing. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Pass to Harris. Isaac for three. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Bridges with it. And there's Dinwiddie. That one's good. On the assist by Bridges.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Isaac outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Simmons against Wagner. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 6. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. The Nets have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Pass to Bridges. Right wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Harris. And a Nice finish on the layup. And this game is tied up now.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Dinwiddie against Harris. Here's Simmons. Pass to Claxton. Out left to the wing. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan. Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Here's Johnson following the bucket by the Magic. Bridges finds Johnson. And the shot's good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
When Cam Johnson went 11th overall in the 2019 draft, most draft experts were shocked, slating him to go late in the first. But Cam's proven those pundits wrong.
The PA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
And stolen by Bridges. Wagner with a steal to the paint. And that one's good. Bold.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Dinwiddie outside for three. The shot, no good. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Isaac outside. It's stolen by Johnson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Claxton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he can't get the first one. He's off on the second. Here's Orlando. They're on a 12-4 run. Simmons against Wagner. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's the Orlando Magic leading by 6 as we wrap up the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic USA.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Orlando? On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Mikal Bridges is out there with Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2.
Great setup. When you have Simmons' height, it's easier to see the entire floor.
There's a screen. Inside. Here's Gold, covered by Johnson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Now here's Dinwiddie. Left side, Johnson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Isaac. Orlando leading.
And you know, offense has been the problem for the Magic. Near the bottom of the league for several years now. Lack of efficiency for extended stretches.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And for the Magic, worst offensive rating in 2022.
Yeah, and the second worst rating in 2021 as well. It's an issue they have been trying to address. It's limited their ability to get back into the playoffs.
On the wing, Isaac. He's guarded by Bridges. Down low. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
Time for feature.
Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith comes in for Johnson, and it's Curry in for Ben Simmons. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Curry. And he drives in. Here's Claxton. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Wendell Carter. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question. That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Here's Orlando. They're on a 10-1 run. Wagner against Curry. Kicks it out to Isaac. Driving inside, and the dunk by Isaac.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Finney Smith. Pass to Claxton. There's the 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Wagner, left side. Isaac, the pass to Wagner. Tipped away. Curry with it. Wagner picks him up. Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal, he's checked in for Claxton. Harris comes in for Bridges. And it's Thomas in for Dinwiddie. Wagner against Curry. Pass to Thomas. Here's O'Neal. 6 to shoot on the wing. Curry. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Orlando. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Robbed. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. So Brooklyn ends up going with a new group. Well, Brooklyn's shooting just 33% so far in this game. Bridges outside. Jacks up a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Wagner against Dinwiddie. Isaac in the post. The rebound by the Nets. Outside Simmons. Pass to Dinwiddie. Bridges with it. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
A line change here for Orlando. Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-6 run. Wagner with a screen on Simmons. Anthony misses.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Knocked away. And now the Nets on the break. It's Bridges on the wing. And so it's the Orlando Magic going.
The Nets, 18.
into the second half. We'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. It's been quite a game for Jonathan Isaac.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
In the backcourt, it's Anthony and Suggs. Banchero out there with Wagner. And it's Okiki in at the small forward position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. And now the Nets on the break. Harris outside. Outside Curry. For three, O'Neal. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Banchero. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, EA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Timeout called, Brooklyn. So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to O'Neal. Harris on the wing. For three. And again, it's the Nets missing. And Orlando has possession. Leading by 12. They get it back. Banchero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Claxton. Out to Harris. From downtown, it's intercepted. And Anthony, no good on that one. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Johnson, he's checked in for O'Neal. Bridges comes in for Harris. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Thomas. And Simmons is subbed in for Curry. Here's Anthony. Wagner, right side. Back to Suggs. Out to the wing. Goes back up. And that one hits the back iron.
Oh, wow. This close, you got to finish strongly. You can't give yourself room for a mistake like that.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Big man rolling through. Give Simmons a lane to the rim, and he'll make you pay.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Anthony drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Dinwiddie left side. For three, Bridges. Fires in the triple. Bridges has got 7 points in the game.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
The three from Suggs. Drills it from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside Johnson. Back to Simmons. Out to Bridges. From behind the arc. Left side Johnson. Takes a three. And the Nets another three.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4, and they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail.
As point guards go, I don't know that anyone can throw it down like Simmons. He dunks more than most centers do.
Pass to Suggs. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, He just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Now Dinwiddie. Pass to Claxton. And he goes in for the dunk.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
The Magic have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Anthony against Bridges. And here's Wagner. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. It's Bridges on the wing. Here's Claxton. Another shot. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! Great. And so it's Orlando closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
And the ability to drop your jaw with the pass is something you rarely see in this league. What a talent he is.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. We've got Ben Simmons, Nicholas Claxton out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2. And the Magic call time here. Let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Franz Wagner.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Allie, thank you. Dinwiddie outside. It's Bridges on the wing. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Here's O'Neal. Oh, rejected by Isaac. And they're able to recover for 3. Bridges. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Bridges has got 11 points here in the second half. Orlando calls timeout.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bowl. Harris outside. And stolen by Bridges. Fires for 3. And the Nets another 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn. Now here's Harris. Tight defense on him. Kicks it out to Isaac. Fires from deep. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
For 3, Bridges. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
And that bucket from beyond the arc puts them within reach. He's really been putting that shot to work.
And I bet he's thinking that he could close the gap completely if he can keep those threes coming.
Stolen by Carter. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Wagner inside. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Simmons against Wagner. Kicks it out to Isaac. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Carter, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Poke loose. Oh, stolen by Harris. And they're on the run. Here's Bowl. And that one drops. And the Magic lead by 5. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Magic. Simmons with a screen on Wagner. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Oh, impressive play from Simmons, showing he can step up and be the guy on offense when he has to.
Wagner outside. Carter on the wing. Isaac outside. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Isaac.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Three-pointer, Bridges. And the Nets, another three.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
And the defense has to know that taking away his three is the #1 priority. And he's hurt them all game long with that shot. It makes no sense.
Kicks it out to Isaac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
You love the show of force from Carter Jr. He's not messing around when he gets the ball down there.
The kick out to Simmons. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And the Nets with possession here. 4-point game. Back to Bridges. Pass to O'Neal. 4 on the clock. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Wagner, the pass to Harris. Back to Wagner. Here's Isaac. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. They're down by 4. 27 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Johnson, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. For 3, O'Neal. He's off on that one.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Shot is good by Isaac.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the Nets miss again. So the Magic win it. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on.
Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K. Well, Greg, neither of these clubs playing very well right now. Two teams that desperately need a win.
Tonight is huge for these two, and a winnable game on the schedule for either side. So whoever wins tonight will feel a lot better about themselves.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Miles Turner out there with Neeson, and it's Heel in at the small forward.
Jonathan Isaac is always so quick to the basketball. You can see his burst getting after that board and getting the putback.
Here's Duarte. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Pass to Neesmith. It's tipped. Isaac with the steal. And now the fast break. Banchero with the ball. Feeds it to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Wendell Carter Jr. going to the cup. Look out, folks. Here he comes.
Out left to the wing. Duarte passes to Halliburton. To the middle. And Turner throws it down.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Endorse these Pacers the first full season after the big trade that came last year.
Kevin, I think they felt like they had to do something to shake things up. A big drop-off in production over the last 2 years. That was after an extended run of playoff appearances. So what you hope is a guy as young as Tyrese Halliburton, with the skill set he has, can have an immediate impact and start to raise your trajectory.
And Halliburton slams it in.
That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Anthony against Halliburton. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Dishes it to Harris. Shot clock at 5. For the 3. That one doesn't go. So Indiana will take it the other way. To the inside. Here's Turner. Here's Neesmith. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Isaac. Anthony taking his time here. The pass to Banchero.
I see him.
Inside, Carter. Good work defensively by Turner.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
A nice shot by Neesmith. And that'll tie this game up.
But Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
Passes it to Harris. Kicks it to Banchero. Over in the corner, Isaac. Halliburton against Anthony. Halliburton with the steal. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Gary Harris.
That's just a savvy move to draw the foul. And despite that young age, Halliburton like a seasoned veteran right there.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And guys, a bit of a surprise with the change of scenery for Halliburton.
Oh, I'd say so, Greg, because this guy was the number 12 pick just a year before, had an outstanding start to his career his first year in Sacramento. I don't think there's any doubt this guy will continue to shine in a new uniform.
And Aaron Nesmith gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:30 left in the first quarter. Anthony, the pass to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Anthony. To end the cold streak.
What you know is Tyrese Halliburton is going to give you a day's work on the defensive end. This guy is so good at contesting without fouling.
Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Anthony against Halliburton. Here's Harris, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, Gary Harris finding a way inside. That's a gritty play, folks.
Pass Duarte. Back to Halliburton. And Indiana, another 3.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
You love it when a point guard is eager to reward open men. And Cole Anthony delivering the ball on time and on target.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has 7. Takes it inside, and Halliburton slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, and so it's Indiana with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. There's...
Please give a big round of applause for your Magic Youth Dance Team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Indiana?
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Nesmith is out there with Heel, and it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Back to Hield. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Fultz looking around. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon, Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
And here's Fultz after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Here's Isaac. At the elbow, it's Harris. Back to Isaac. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, how about the vision and unselfishness to find your open teammate, Gary Harris? Pretty pass.
Fultz against Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The pass to Duarte. Over Harris. A new 14 for Indiana. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Bull, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Hard to fathom, but he is really fluid in terms of getting up and down the floor. Bull making himself a capable threat all over the floor.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Carter outside, passes to Harris. The three. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Now just a one-point Pacer lead. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Orlando.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Here's Bull after Gary Harris made that last three-pointer. He kicks it to Bull. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Hield. Here's Neesmith. Isaac with the steal. Here's Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
My goodness, how quickly did Gary Harris change ends of the floor when he saw his teammate make that defensive play? Wow.
Pass to Duarte. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And a wide open look for Halliburton. The long distance three is buried. Halliburton's got 15 points. Now Fultz. Isaac outside. Harris outside. Now here's Neesmith. He's covered by Isaac. The shot by Turner no good. Orlando trailing here. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now here's Fultz. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
For Orlando, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Guys, you think about this Indiana Pacers proud organization. They have not been to a conference finals since 2014. And consider when they did get into the playoffs, they were bounced in the first round several times.
Carter against Turner. He's off on that one, so Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Fultz. Kicks it to Bull. The Pacers pull it in. Turner's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hield. It's all tied in Orlando. Thank you, David, for that interview.
25. The Pacers, 25.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. And he commits the intentional foul. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And so it's Indiana with it. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Anthony following the score by Indiana. Over in the corner, Banchero. And the pass to Suggs. 5 to shoot. Here's Wagner driving to the basket and finished off by Wagner.
Well, you can see the fluidity on the drive by Franz Wagner. This guy very capable of putting it on the deck.
McConnell passes to Jackson. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. And it's the Magic with the ball. Outside Anthony. Passes it to Suggs. It's picked off. Smith kicks to McConnell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That is his first foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Mora, the pass to Smith. Here's Mathurin. Jackson has the open look. From outside, off the mark. Well, Orlando's shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all three levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on. Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh, that's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. There's the dish to Smith. Here's Norrell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 4. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Anthony against McConnell. Anthony up on top. There's the feed to Banchero. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So we'll see T.J. McConnell go to the line here. It's on Jalen Suggs. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows TJ to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
Fires from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's a 6-point Pacer lead. Anthony against McConnell. Outside Anthony. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Doris, you have to appreciate how confident Cole Anthony is in his game.
Kevin, I love the swagger this young man plays with. He feels and believes that he can score on anyone at the NBA level. And that kind of attitude is what, to me, makes this guy unguardable. And, Greg, I cannot imagine how proud you are as his father.
Well, Doris, there's no doubt that I'm proud of him. And you're right, he probably does think he can score on just about anybody, even when he can't.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Magic trail by 4. Pass to Harris. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. McConnell with it. 8 points for him. He dishes it to Jackson. Back to McConnell. Mathurin passes to Smith. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin missing. Magic have gone 3 or 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he sinks the second.
And like his father, Manu, Bowles' combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Halliburton for 3. Not going to go that time. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Pacers lead by 1. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called by Orlando. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. He's not happy with what he says are late rotations defensively against their three-point shooters. And then at the offensive end, he wants his guys to get their own shots within the rhythm and flow of the offense. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Neesmith is out there with Turner. And it's Hield in at the 3.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Hield. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Just incredible heads-up defensive play there by Wagner. Make an impact.
The three-pointer is right on target. And the Pacers lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Wagner on the wing. In the corner, Bull with it. Back to Wagner. And he converts the layup.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Harris against Halliburton. Hield outside. Out to the right wing. Halliburton against Harris. That's a 2 from Hield. Duarte, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Harris with it. Halliburton picks him up. Wagner passes to Carter. Harris outside. There's the pass to Isaac. Orlando needs to get off his shot. Halliburton knocks it away.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
It's time for each.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Dishes to Turner. And Gary Harris is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Duarte. Back to Halliburton. Pass to Duarte. 5 on the clock. From 20 feet out.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan Isaac's so good at contesting that shot.
Here's Harris. Pacers with the rebound.
Listen, he's a confident player, but if you're going for that kind of finish, you better finish it.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
Well, I also noticed, guys, how much they move the ball in this one. Selfless, willing to pass the ball to a teammate with a better look.
Now Carter, after the missed three from Buddy Hield, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bull. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Showing he can step up when the team needs him. Bull there with a big basket.
They kick out to Hield. Now here's Neesmith. Back to Hield. Pass to Neesmith. And that one, good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here are the Magic now. The Pacers making the shot. And the shot is good.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner is so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
The pass to Arte. Turner looking around. Out to the right wing. Arte passes to Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Hield on the double team. Wagner, right side. That's tipped. And they recover it. Turner with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Harris against Halliburton. They kick out to Hield. Arte passes to Hield. Halliburton against Harris. Neesmith hits the three-point bomb.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Isaac misses. Now Hield. And so the Pacers take the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
And that's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end.
like to get out on the break and run as much as possible, Grant.
Hey, B.A., get your popcorn. There'll be a lot of speed out there, almost a track meet. Believe that. Yeah, you see each side has a great deal of speed. Both teams will be looking to play to their strength and get easy buckets in transition.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at point next to Duarte. They're the backcourt. Neesmith out there with Miles Turner. And it's Heel in at the 3 spot. Count that bucket.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Bridges outside. Here's Simmons. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Heel.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right.
And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit, but, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
Here's Simmons, following the bucket by the Pacers. Bridges, left side. Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. With the crossover, no good on the shot. Healed with the defensive effort. Pass to Halliburton. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Simmons, and he buries his first look. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Halliburton against Simmons. Pass to Neesmith. This one for 3. Gets a hand on it. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
Now here's Johnson. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Halliburton outside. Takes it inside. Over to the left wing. There's Neesmith with a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves, trying to put together a championship caliber team.
Brooklyn has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Bridges, here we go. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
And the Nets with possession here, trailing by 2. There's a minute 47 left in the opening quarter. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches. Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Pass to Duarte. They need this. And then Turner with the dunk.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunities.
Now here's Bridges. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The kick out to Simmons. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Heel drives in to the middle. Pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. Here's Neesmith. Banked it in off the glass. Neesmith's got 5 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
An absolute bully in the lane. Nothing the smaller defender could do there.
Now here's Halliburton. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
The quickness, the size, the speed of Simmons captivating, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Ben Simmons getting it.
Please give a big round of applause for your next youth team.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Brooklyn.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Mikal Bridges is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Ben Simmons. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Halliburton. And Neesmith gets it to go. 7 points in the game.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks. Tyrese Halliburton is more like what you're seeing from guards these days. He's a tall guard with good size who can knock down the three and do damage as a slasher in the lane in addition to setting up his teammates.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Back to Johnson. Here's Dinwiddie. Here's Claxton. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got 4 assists in the game. And Clark Halliburton had a great second year.
Yeah, he sure did. Despite being moved near the trading deadline, I mean, improved his scoring, rebounding, and assist numbers across the board, BA. And that's, for a really young player, I bet this guy's going to be one we're going to hear a lot about in the seasons to come.
Just 2 to shoot. Healed for 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
It's Bridges on the wing. To the inside. And slam dunk by Simmons.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Now here's Halliburton. There's the drive, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Halliburton with the ball. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Heald. Ben Simmons grabs the board. The Nets with the lead. Dinwiddie finds Johnson. That shot off. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And stolen by Simmons. Dinwiddie outside. Up top, Bridges. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Pass to Dinwiddie. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Neesmith. Well, the Pacers shooting 56% today.
Yeah, and for the Pacers, things had gotten stale. So they bring in a new coach in Rick Carlisle, a new potential star in Tyrese Halliburton. A fresh start for this franchise.
Flushes it down to finish the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 6. Pass to Heald. Halliburton with the ball. No luck on that one. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton. Turner covers. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Indiana switching things up recently, going forward in a new direction.
You know, BA, change can be a good thing. Sometimes organizations can get comfortable winning 42, 44 games, losing in the first round. But the Pacers clearly want more. And you know what? I respect that.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Dinwiddie outside, out to the wing. The kick out to Johnson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
Free throw good, Dinwiddie.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nets out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands picked plenty of pockets.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Jackson out there with Jalen Smith. Then there's TJ McConnell, and it's Nwora in at small forward.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Matherin. Here's Jackson. And the layup is good off the glass. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example. And he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Harris outside. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
You know, with Harris, if you're open, he's going to make sure he finds you.
Now a timeout called by Indiana.
Get out of your seat.
Simmons is checked in for Finney Smith.
Team Hawk. There they go, fans. You're the next Team Hawk.
McConnell against Curry. McConnell passes to Smith. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Curry. No good from outside. The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. To the wing, right side. Here's Nora, hounded by Harris. Pass to Matherin. Shot clock at 5. To the right side for the lead. Hauled in by Curry. The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Harris's shot is good.
Really good to see Harris playing with that kind of confidence because, these shots will only help him get better.
Here's McConnell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And that one falls for McConnell. Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. Here's Thomas. He's marked by McConnell. Simmons. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
Pass to Nora. Now here's Smith from outside the arc. Knocks down the triple. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Now Finney-Smith. Crafty move. Jams it in off a great move.
Hey, I know he makes a lot of threes, but he is not just a shooter. Finney-Smith will throw it down on you if you're not careful.
McConnell goes in, and he banks in the layup.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Thomas. Back to Curry. Here's Thomas. Here's Finney-Smith. Count it. Finney-Smith's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Pushing his way past the defense there, Finney-Smith knows how to maintain his composure while under pressure.
1:10 left in the third quarter. Back to McConnell. Here's Matherin. Pass to Nora. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Finney-Smith. He's marked by McConnell. Back to O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Claxton, he's checked in for Curry. Johnson comes in for O'Neal. Bridges, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in for Thomas. So the Nets making a switch here. Finney-Smith's checked in. Some changes for Indiana. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton's got an open look. Here's Turner. Outside Hield. Turner passes to Hield. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The rebound by the Nets.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Here's Bridges, and the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Free throw is off from Bridges. Pass to Halliburton, stolen by Bridges. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Nets out in front. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Dorian Finney-Smith is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Really good pass from Finney-Smith. He understands that you can't squeeze that orange if you got somebody ready to catch and shoot.
Halliburton against Dinwiddie. Pass to Duarte. Turner with it. Back to Duarte. The 3-ball. He drops it from range.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now Johnson fires the 3. Here's Finney-Smith. 3-pointer, no good. Indiana trailing here. Hield with the ball, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton with the ball. To tie it up. Nice D from Bridges.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Now Dinwiddie. Now here's Bridges. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 to shoot. Turner against Dinwiddie. Oh, and Turner with a block.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
Halliburton against Dinwiddie. Over to the wing. Pass to Duarte. Hield on the wing. Chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Nets have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First team.
The first one falls. Bridges hits them both. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Dinwiddie against Halliburton. Pass to Duarte. Hield with the ball. Halliburton outside. Turner in the high post. Clock at 6. The bank shot, no good. The Nets with the lead. Outside Johnson. Inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner. Secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
3-pointer, Halliburton. Rebounded by Johnson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Oh, got a piece of it. Hield from outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And Hield's judgment in these spots is impressive. Understanding what kind of shot to take in big-time moments.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're on top by 5. 1:37 left in the 4th quarter. Some changes for Brooklyn. O'Neal comes in for Finney-Smith. And Simmons is subbed in for Dinwiddie. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what the head coach of the Nets said to the team, and he implored them to be patient at the offensive end. He wants to use every second of the shot clock. He said, quote, if we take care of the ball and take our time and play D, this game is ours.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Bridges passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's the three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Duarte. Off the mark there with a 3. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Bridges passes to Simmons. Back to Bridges. 3-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that brings him with an 8. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth.
Second official foul. Third team foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missed them both.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
It's Hield with the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Cameron Johnson.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Right wing. There's Neesmith with a 3. Claxton with a rebound. And here's Bridges. From deep 3-point range. Missed it. This one belongs to Brooklyn. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves. But at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job. you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now here's Fultz. And the Magic call time here.
Guys, when you consider the firepower that the Nets have, obviously built to contend, but the defensive end has got to improve. We know championships are built and begin with the defensive side of the floor.
Wagner against Simmons. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bowl. That one falls. Nice assist by Fultz. And doors for the Nets defense. Getting back a healthy Ben Simmons will be a big help.
Well, consider, B.A., that Ben was a two-time first-team all-defense already in his career. Joe Harris is competitively tough and brings size on the wing. And with some defensive depth coming in, getting stops has got to be the focus.
Here's Dinwiddie. After the basket by Orlando. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Here's Bowl, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Simmons against Wagner. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. No luck on that one. Now Orlando takes it the other way. Fultz into the lane. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
It doesn't get any easier than that, guys. Carter Jr. gets the position he wants and goes to town.
Timeout called. Brooklyn. Now the Nets with it. 6-point game. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Bridges down low, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Boy, you have to be aggressive, powering through contact. Mikal Bridges, no signs of backing away.
Right side Carter. Bridges against Fultz. Wagner outside. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
There are a couple things that stand out right away when I think about Franz Wagner. The first is what a great cutter he is. Timing, feel, when to go, when not to. And he's also very capable putting it on the deck and driving open areas.
Now here's Fultz. To the wing, right side. Stolen by Bridges. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Simmons.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
Sharp movement is part of what makes Wagner such a tough cover, Doors.
Yeah, and I think, B.A., he's going to stay a tough cover for a long time. He's got excellent instincts, strong fundamentals. Wagner's game is only going to grow the more experience he gets.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Simmons. Not a lot of room. Here's Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. Got a piece of it.
First quarter.
On the break. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Ooh, that's on the defense there. Ideal positioning for Franz Wagner to throw it down.
Simmons, the pass to Bridges from deep. And it's Orlando with a rebound. In transition, the Magic on the run. Here's Banchero. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
How about the bounce?
We could call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Bridges outside. The three. Bull grabs the board. The Magic have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Here's Fultz. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the Nets call time here. Brooklyn making some changes. Finney Smith's checked in for Johnson, and it's Curry in for Simmons. Outside Curry. 55 seconds left in the first quarter here. Offensive board, Claxton. And another shot. Out to Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Curry. Beyond the arc. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Finney Smith. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Wendell Carter, and that one misses. Here's Orlando. They're on an 18-6 run. They set a pick. Pass to Bowl. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Harris and Isaac, the 2 and the 3. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then it's Cole Anthony. And it's Schofield in at the 4 spot. Dinwiddie outside. Here's Claxton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Claxton's gotten his second bucket.
Excellent read by Finney Smith. Boy, has he improved his passing ability.
Anthony, the pass to Harris. And Anthony slams it in.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Doris, for the Magic, seems like they are still developing.
Yes, B.A., there's no doubt they're still developing. Lots of youth on this roster. It's an organization that has not made it out of the first round of the playoffs since back in the 09-10 season. So much growth is needed. What you hope is the losing hasn't taken a toll on the culture. Excellent concentration by Mo Wagner. And, boy, what touch from the big man.
Dinwiddie passes to Bridges. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Curry. Pass to Claxton. Here's Bridges. 4 on the clock. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Isaac with it. And it's stolen by Finney Smith. In transition, here they come. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
Anthony outside. Down low. Tipped. And now the Nets on the break. Back to Finney Smith. The kick out. Curry. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie against Anthony. Dinwiddie, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Harris passes to Wagner, and it's stolen by Finney Smith. On the wing, Curry, hounded by Harris.
What a clever pass by Seth Curry. Watches closely for those developing opportunities.
Here's the pick. To the inside. Out to Harris. Three-pointer, Anthony. Isaac for three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a free-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
A line change here for Orlando. Brooklyn calls timeout. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Ben Simmons is checked in for Claxton. O'Neal comes in for Bridges. Thomas, he's checked in for Curry. And it's Mills in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Mills. Back to Simmons. There's a minute 40 left in the first half. Oh, nice D from Carter. Wagner on the wing. Back to Carter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, the trio of KD, Kyrie, and Harden, Doris, they played just 16 games together when it was all said and done.
Just so frustrating for a Nets organization that had positioned itself to acquire that talent. But this is a real lesson about success in the NBA. You have to maximize your windows and take nothing for granted because, boy, do things change quickly.
So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Here's Thomas. He takes it in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Brooklyn trailing. Mills, the pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Orlando calls timeout. The Magic have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Stolen by Mills. Here's O'Neal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Mills. Outside Johnson. Here's Simmons. Here's O'Neal. Here's Thomas. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Mills against Fultz. Wagner in the high post. Outside for Fultz. And we're through the first half of play.
19. The Magic. 24.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And the Nets shooting pretty well at 45%. We've got Mikal Bridges, Nicholas Claxton out there with Johnson. Then it's Ben Simmons, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Simmons finds Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Orlando calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So it's Orlando now after the basket by Brooklyn. Bowl, no good.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Pass to Claxton. No good that time. Now Orlando takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14. Wagner with it, and Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
Boy, guys, you look at the history of the Magic, and there has been episodic success driven by great players. Penny Hardaway and Shaquille O'Neal, of course, and Dwight Howard.
Johnson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Wendell Carter.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And Doris, the Magic have come so close to a title twice.
Right, B.A. 2 trips to the NBA Finals led respectively by 2 dominant centers, Shaquille O'Neal and Dwight Howard. The fans dying for another chance. Hopefully, with the building they're doing now, they don't have to wait too much longer.
Here's Bull. He has 7. Wagner, the pass to Carter. An easy 2 on the layup. Carter's got 6 points.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Pass to Bridges. This for the tie. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Bridges has got 5 points in the quarter.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Here's Bull. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 9 points in the game.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
It's Dinwiddie with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Next foul. Spencer Dinwiddie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Banchero. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Banchero. Shoots over Bridges. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Fultz. Fultz has got 4 assists in the game. Outside Simmons. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got his second basket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Boy, you think about the start of Spencer Dinwiddie's career. It was rocky. This guy falls to the second round. He gets waived a couple of times. It wasn't until he found his way to the Nets that he started to find his footing.
And that one's good. Bull. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Pass to Bridges. Simmons against Fultz. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
When you're 6'11" and have that kind of athleticism, get to the backboards. Well done, Ben Simmons.
To the left wing. Here's Bull. And again, it's the Magic from deep. Talking about Dinwiddie, he steadily improved with Brooklyn, Doris.
He sure did, B.A., averaging 20 points per game during that 1920 season. Then he was rewarded with a huge free agent deal during the summer of 2021. Perseverance is a big-time part of his story.
Now here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And your next Nets team.
Finney Smith checked in for Brooklyn. 51 seconds left in the third. Dinwiddie against Fultz. Here's Simmons. Here's Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Just wow. A monster flush from the big man.
Simmons against Wagner. To the wing on the left. To the paint. Out to the right wing. Here's Bull. He's marked by Finney Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Fultz finds Carter. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, that's just a good possession. Dorian Finney-Smith moving the ball. He's been working on that aspect of his game.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. On the court for the Magic, they've got Wagner. He's out there with Markelle Fultz. Wendell Carter is out there with Banchero, and it's Bowl in at the 4. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Isaac, he's checked in for Fultz. Outside Simmons. Pass to Finney Smith. Inside. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. 6 to shoot. For 3, Bridges. Cole grabs the board. Orlando has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Isaac in the post. Simmons defending. Bowl. Offline with a 3. Brooklyn trailing. Finney Smith with it. Bridges outside. Here's Simmons. Drops in the layup for 2.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. To the left side wing. Pass to Carter. Hey, it's blocked by Simmons.
That is the long arms and defensive prowess of Ben Simmons on display.
And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team seconds.
Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Finney Smith. Here's Claxton. 5 on the clock. To tie it up.
This is where you see Carter Jr.'s length, athleticism, and commitment to defense really have an impact.
To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Bowl. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Brooklyn making some changes. Johnson comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Curry in for Dinwiddie. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nets coach was going over with his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Carter, a screen on Curry. Isaac against Curry. And stolen by Bridges.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
His third personal foul.
And it's tied up with that one.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Simmons. To take the lead. Bridges with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wagner. Here's Johnson. No good. Off the front rim. For Orlando, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Isaac going inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Wow, huge trip to the line here with young Jonathan Isaac. Let's see, can this young big deliver in the moments that matter?
And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Outside Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Isaac with the steal. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pass to Wagner. Blocked! Bridges outside. Here's Claxton. He's checked by Carter. Now Isaac. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter here. Deflects the pass. Pass to Claxton. Back to Simmons. Here's Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Big time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Out to the right wing. Wagner outside. Clock at 6. Claxton with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally. Big possession. They have a chance to take the lead.
It'll be interesting to see what they run.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Oh, off target.
And when you handle the ball as much as Simmons, you're going to have to hit important free throws down the stretch.
He sinks the clutch free throw. He can't sink it, and that was an important free throw.
You know, he gets them a lead at the free throw line despite the one miss.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 1. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible. How about the young gun comfortable in the clutch? Jonathan Isaac delivering.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They trail by 1. Just 4 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Can we remember this guy is 6'10", so if he's in position, turn the lights out.
Here's Claxton. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. So a close game here sees Orlando.